Hi, my name is Andrew Fast, member of the Sportiva mountain running team. Today we're doing a core video, a little cross training. When we think about core strength, a lot of athletes I meet like to train for their sport by doing their sport. Core strengthening is something that takes a small amount of time and it pays off huge in your training. Not only staying connected to your movements, but making you more efficient and less prone to injury. In that your core strength, when you think about going for a big reach, if you're climbing or skinning up a track skiing or working on a technical trail run section, a lot of that movement is coming from your center. And so we're talking about not just a small section of your stomach, we're talking about transverse abdominals, we're talking about your hips, your obliques, your hamstrings a little bit, your glutes, your rectus spinatus in the back. It's everything that's helping with your posture as you're doing your movement and your power as you excel through those movements. So let's get going with the exercise. First exercise we're going to do is a simple plank with some added variation. I call it the military crawl, and what you're going to do is just go into your normal plank position. You're coming up onto your forearms here, making yourself nice and strong as a table, back's nice and flat. And then what we're going to do is hold the core tight and reach with one arm. Bring that arm back, reach with the other arm. That's one. So we're going to do 15 of those and work up to that. To add a little bit of difficulty, you can raise the opposite foot. So you can see my foot, raising the foot. And really focusing on keeping that back nice and flat. Good posture throughout the movement. Okay, second exercise. Starting position is up here on our forearm, on our side. Protect your shoulder and really put some pressure through this arm that's on the ground. The core is nice and tight. This is starting position. Down, tap your hip, come up and raise that top leg. Bring it down, that's one. So again, we're shooting for 15. And then you'd obviously switch sides, same motion on the other side. So the third exercise in the routine, we've now gone plank, we've gone side plank on our forearm, both sides. We're going to flip onto our back. Laying flat on the ground here, I'm taking this leg and I'm digging that into the ground. The farther your leg is away, the harder it's going to be. So we'll start kind of there, mid-angle. I'm digging my heel in, and then I'm curling my pelvis up towards the ceiling, and raising that leg, bring it down, setting the butt down, bring it up, and we'll shoot for 15 of those as well. Now again, you want to visualize pulling your heel into the ground and towards your bottom as you press your pelvis up towards the sky. So fourth exercise, the final one that we're going to do, we're going to stay in this push-up position. We're just going to kind of hold it, get used to how that feels, and then the motion is we bring a leg up to the elbow, raise it up, and then bring it to that opposite elbow, push it back, set it down. Same thing on the other side. Set it down. And we'll do 15 on each leg, just like everything we've been doing. Again, that's the goal number, but don't sacrifice form and just get used to the movements. All right, nice work. You made it this far. Let's talk about some numbers. So you heard me mention 15 reps, maybe 15 to 20 reps. Again, don't sacrifice your form to get to that number. You really want to stay connected to what you're doing. And also really important, I'd like you to do it as a circuit. So in other words, you're going to start with your plank and then go to your side plank and then go to your heel digs on your back, and then the last exercise where you're on your push-up position and you're doing the mountain climber. And we're shooting for those numbers, but just make sure you do it as a circuit. Go once through, get to whatever number feels comfortable, and then see how you feel. If you accumulate fatigue or added soreness a couple days later, you kind of know where you're at and just work up from there, maybe to 2-3 times a week. I hope that helps.